Hello everyone and welcome back to Township Tale. As I said in the previous episode, we were going to be working with our cauldron a little bit more, and if we have any extra we can definitely start working with that. But today we're going to be doing some more cooking stuff. Yesterday we did a brief moment with some mushrooms that we collected. It was kind of nothing really too effective, just kind of food. But I'm going to be giving you guys some more descriptions on it. I do have to say though, in the time that I've been gone since the last episode, a lot of people have been putting videos out about cooking, and that's kind of funny considering we were going to do that next. But that's not going to stop me from putting another episode out about the very same thing. Maybe we could do it differently. I haven't really seen them, but we'll try something else. Right now, daytime starting is perfect time, and yeah, so let's go ahead and go on an adventure. I do note that I did overview some of the stuff in this book before to give a kind of a description on what some of this stuff did. Here, right off the bat, you can see there's lines through this berry here. The blueberries that you can get, those lines refer to it being cooked. Here, I'm going to do something. So maybe this will help. It'll give a better picture rather than looking through my eyes. But on the next page here, you could say, I did make one of these before. Right here, you can say that there's a speed thing right there. That is, if you ever see that blue effect on me sometimes, that is a speed boost. It kind of gives you a speed potion effect. So if you ever get venison, which is from the deer type out here, I've got to get familiar with the names. I haven't done it very much. But a grilled one of those in a stew pot will give you speed. Even if you eat it by itself, it might give you a speed chance, but it won't be as effective or last that long. Of course, your regular like chicken stuff, it gives you really good nutrition, so it lasts a long time. Most people, I would say, make pumpkin juice or berry juice because it's just a good saver for all your health bars down here. But yeah, the understanding for the half stuff is kind of plain and simple. Well, we're going to be mainly going over the vegetables and the meat in this, not so much the fungus. Okay, so first off, we have a carrot, and it looks pretty simple as well. You got your basic hunger, and then your food, and it doesn't do that much. So don't eat a cooked carrot by itself. You want to make stews. Basically, to sum it up, stews are going to be your best food source. So definitely get yourself a gourd. I'll show you guys in a minute. That is onion. That also gives you a speed boost. I made a few speed boost potions with this, along with the venison. So it's a venison onion soup, which is basically just speed potion on its own, and this lasts quite a long time. But if you want to go for venison, you can, and it'll probably last longer. As for tomato, also gives you a speed boost as well as hunger and health, but the dividend kind of separates, so you don't have like 3 bars of speed and then 1 bar of food. Instead, this actually might be a better option than what I've been doing. Looking over this now, I realise how much of this I could actually be doing, but I feel like I'm missing something. Here we are. This is the one I missed. I was trying to figure this one out and figure out what it was. It's the book next to it. That is a ham paste. It's from the boar-like bear type creatures. I'll definitely have to get these names down. I'll write them down on the top right there. That gives you strength, and I don't know exactly what the strength does. I think it just allows you to carry more stuff without being too wired down. But if you're trying to teleport, I recommend speed more because that'll get you out of there. Oh, that gives you a lot. And these guys are not exactly easy to fight. So half the thing, half the way is exactly the same way. Cooked venison kind of gives you the same food processes and all. Speed, see the phenomenal speed increase on that. That's 6 bars right there. That's so good. Actually, in a recent update, they actually started putting the bones in. So they involve food. If you ever notice the yellow bar across your arm on the bottom, not the bars themselves, but the long one, that one can actually refill your hunger bar. That way you don't fatigue. Alright, well, I guess that was all of it. I don't know if the book showed it, but Luma, being one of the species, she's the glowing type. She's one of these. These used to do a thing where they gave you night vision per se, They didn't actually. They just made you glow, and it wasn't even that good. So I think they removed it, which I'm glad about because it wasn't even night vision. On the basic premises of all of the rest of that, all the meat types, we're going to try to collect them all, and then I'm going to demonstrate them to you guys here at the cooking station, and hopefully that'll be good for you. And I don't know if I recalled this last time, but you cannot plant these red ones. If they're in the green state, you can definitely plant them, but you try to put these suckers in the ground, they will not work at all. I don't know about the lots of you, but I came up here, the entrance of this place, and I saw the puff of the flower happen. I didn't see anybody in the server, so that was a very strange reaction. Well, I was strutting around, and somebody left some nice venison for us. No, bad. So maybe these two would be good, but I'll get a couple more just in case. Man, dear, fast. Okay. They're sleeping right now. But there are 3 of these behemoths here. I gotta kill at least one to be able to get the food, and they are tough. I don't know if I have the health for that, but we're gonna do it because we are cooking today. The sacrifices you need to make. There's something glowing behind me. It's just the river, sorry. Getting paranoid. But here, let me show you. Right behind me, you can see that. These 2 boys and this bad boy right here. Well, one's walking away right now. You could probably deal with him on his own. Another thing to consider, onion. We did talk about the spade potion. No. So that'll be important to have. No room. Oh, you are by yourself. And not in a fun place either. Alright. Is there a reason why you got up so fast? I think I'm hurting myself in the process. I don't remember how much health is. Didn't I say something about these mates being tough? Well, that was a very anticlimactic. Oh, you scared me there. Oh, thank you for coming back. No, I'm not trying to eat it. Look at this thing. It's bigger than my head. I'm carrying this in a bag. This size. You see the problem here? But wow. Unexpected. I guess that really matters when you get air slash. So this was probably unnecessary, since I technically do have an arrow. But yeah, okay, we got both types of meat and some birds out in the village, so we can easily get that. We'll stock up on that, cook that up, and we'll see how it goes. Someone here? Oh, there is. Hi, people. Hello, I was not expecting to see anyone here. Death Shadow 341 and Alec. You guys are new.
When I'm on, there's barely anyone ever on the server.
That's because I don't think it's a quest server, and also it's a legacy server.
Yeah.
I've told you they don't want them anymore.
The pre-alphas. Yeah, they don't want those anymore. They want to try to get rid of them. So they're...
Maybe if they gave us, progression, we would.
Well, people are making their own servers, that's why. They want people to make their servers more than they do to rely on their pre-alphas. You planted this tree?
Just right here, yes.
To be fair,
Oh.
planted is a strong word. You just threw down the apple core while we're looking into the mines.
Well,
Yeah,
if you throw the apple core down and won't plant itself, you actually have to legitimately place it.
Yeah.
So yeah, you did plant it. Okay, so we got the fire going, and we got these big suckers to cook right here. So we just place them down, and then I'll explain a little bit more as everything goes on. Okay, they are cooking, good. So we got 3 of them to cook. If this one would not roll away, that would be very fancy. But this is going to be a big meal, because this takes up quite a bit. And I think as soon these have to be cut, I think. Because I don't even think we need to put the cauldron on the rack, actually. We could just make a stew out of these by putting it in the cauldron on the floor. As long as it's next to a fire, it actually boils the water no matter what. So it's going to wait for these to cook, and when they're done, we'll collect them, cook the venison that we have as well. And then if that's the case, then I think I might need to make a separate bag to make a separate bag to put the food in while I wait, because I need to put these somewhere so nobody else can take them. Just for the moment being. But yeah, there's those three. Let's hurry back before the fire ends up losing its way. So pot is boiling. Once we get that ready, we'll be able to shove these large suckers in here. And the thing is, I don't remember how much food they took up. I had to go back into the book and find it out. But I really do hope that we can shove these things in there, because that doesn't even fit the cauldron. But let's just kind of hope that it does, because yeah, we kind of need that. Actually, we should be able to throw it in now. Oh my god, I can't believe that worked. Throw a second one in there. Second one of those. Oh, no, no, no. Oh, there we go. And then we need to throw something in there. Let's throw a carrot. A raw carrot should be fine. There we go. But hopefully in the end of the cooking process, it still gives us a strength potion. So that'll be our first tip, because strength potion would be nice to get the first time, since those circles are supposed to be harder to get, although when I was up there, not so difficult. So we'll just wait out to finish, and then we'll test it out for a drink. I do have an empty gourd right here that I can dump it into, and I really do hope this comes out well. So I really hope that I did this properly, because it turned out grey. I don't know if it finished the cooking process or not, but I'm going to get this. If the food is burnt, it usually goes dark, kind of like how it is now for most of what you guys can see. But if I do end up getting strength potion, it means it works. So kind of that's just a tip. When you get the gourd, have it sideways and dump it into the cauldron. That way the cauldron doesn't fling off into the middle of nowhere, and your cauldron gets filled all the way. So now I have two gourds full of food. I'm just going to empty out the mushroom one. That way we can get to the speed one after that. But let's go ahead and take a drink of this. Oh, look at that. Looks like I have fire in my hands. Woo, I feel like a fire mage almost. It kind of looks like that, but that's strength. You get a little orange aura and flaming hands that kind of sparkle with you. So yeah. So now that we have strength, we can kind of just carry more. It's not going to be too useful right now. I had to look more into it, but I just want to demonstrate what these things can do, because potions are kind of necessary if you want to get more done. You can manage without them, but having that speed potion mainly is the goal, I feel. But if you feel like strength is your preference, go for it. Even if it's just a look, it looks cool. So yeah, let's go ahead and just wait for this to wear off, or maybe we could go test it out somewhere, because I know that my jumping distance is kind of the same, so it's not going to do that much. But yeah, next part, I guess. So for anybody who's starting out, the burning grass that you have here, you want to move fast, because as soon when you pick it up, you can pick it up again, throw it back in here. That way it stops burning. You can obviously hear the burning right now, but there's no fire or burning going on. That way you can use it again later, and you won't lose anything. As long as you have one on you, and as long as you put it away, you'll be fine. So I'm glad that strength potion works. Yeah. So next, definitely gotta get speed, and then just kind of your regular health potions or juices. Those are probably going to be your most useful, as you clearly saw. Even if you were to get like an apple juice, that would probably help your case. But anything that's going to give you food over time, that's going to be handy on you. Definitely get a gourd, and definitely get stew.
Why do you never have any money when I need it?
Because he's with you. You both are poor. Hey, if you need, how much would you sell for that leather piece you have on your back there? You sure? Thank you, mate. Okay, so now we're ready for part 2 and we're back to the forest. I actually found the bag of onion that I got before. And if I recall, the book said that actually having it as a raw onion picked straight from the plant was actually the way to go. So don't cook it. But the other two, we definitely need to cook when it comes to the lamb chops. So this is what Deus mate looks like. Usually when it's cooked, you can't really tell. So we got to cook these up first. But the onions we're going to throw straight in there. But after the Deus meat is done, then we'll throw the onions in there, but I'll grab them right now. So there might be a bit of a difference, but you can't really tell. The outer skin does get cooked and gets brown, but it's a little bit more red when it's raw. But we're going to throw the whole things in here to give it much more strong power, as well as our 2 onions. So let's stick it in there. Onion time. Onions are healthy for you, so is garlic. I recommend having it. Done. Right, so that's a speed potion. Luckily, one of the things about the cauldrons of making stews is that if you do have a gourd, it takes up 2 spaces. So you get 2 more drinks out of it. Like that. Oh no, oh no, no. Oh no. Ah, man. That is one problem though. If you're too finicky with it, your cauldron will go flying. So I guess we're gonna have to just take a drink out of our thing there. Yeah, that's the most we're gonna be able to do. So let's put you away, and let's go ahead and test this out. Actually, we'll just test it right here. Why not? Bottoms up. And now we are blue, and these blue things, they give us like these nice lines and sparkles to it, so it kind of looks more speedy. So now we have a blue aura. It's a little bit more starry like. If you do put your hands up to the sky, they do look like stars, and I like that. Looks interesting. So let me show you guys that if you guys recall what my teleport distance was before, this is way longer. So it kind of works like that. Alright, so that's the blue aura speed potion. That's really kind of only the only potions that there are. It's the speed potion, it gives you that fiery effect, and then the speed potion, did I say speed twice? Strength potion gives you the fire, speed potion gives you the blue aura. So yeah, those are 2 of the most common potions you can make. I don't think there's anything else. There is the night vision one, but still, I don't know if it's worth saying. If it is, you guys let me know. But yeah, side by side, those are the 2. And yeah, if there's any other food you guys want to know, this kind of was just like a potions video because it's most useful. But you can throw anything random together and then give you nutrients of a sort. You could throw pieces of apple together. You could throw carrots. Even if you just wanted to make like a veggie stew, you can do whatever you want. Those are kind of just the basic steps on how to do it though. You get yourself twigs, so the grass, you can even get small sticks if you wanted to, the log cuts, and then when you put this all together, you want a couple of flint or a rock and a flint or something that's going to create a spark. And then when you do that, over time, you might even get it the first time. If you do it over the twigs on the ground, make sure that when you are putting the twigs down that you hover until the green rings start to show. And when they do, you should be able to make a spark, and then the fire will grow. Logs will keep it lit, and then you put the cauldron either above it on the hooks here, or if you're out in the wilderness, just put it next to the fire. The cauldron will start boiling in the water, as long as you have water, of course. Then if you have any other food on you, you can cook it all up. Even if it's raw, you'll be fine. It's a stew. Stews are going to cook it up anyways. If you eat raw food, it's not going to do anything to you, so you should be fine there. Okay, so I think I've been rambling off for quite some time now. That's kind of the premises of everything here. So I'll leave it at that. Thank you for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. Remember, if there's anything else for cooking wise or anything Tenchu Tale related that you want me to do, let me know. And yeah, hope you all have a wonderful day. and goodbye.